Based on my costume, I want you to take a wild guess as to what you think our book might be about today. We're going to make a prediction. So first think, and then give me 5 when you're ready. Yes, we are going to be talking about dinosaurs. Our book is going to have dinosaurs in them. And our title of our book today is How Do Dinosaurs Go to School? I want you to partner up and think about for a second different ways that you all come to school. Yes, by car, walk, and even ride a bus. Now, we all come to school in different ways, but once we get to school, we know what we're doing. Do you guys think a dinosaur is going to know how to act in a classroom? No, it's going to be a little wild in the beginning. So while we're reading today, I want you to pay careful attention to 2 things. First, we have characters, and then we have the setting. Characters are the people, animals, or creatures in a story. So for example, I have Pinkalicious, the very hungry caterpillar, which we have a caterpillar. If you give a mouse a cookie, the mouse, Viola Swamp, and Clifford the big red dog. So characters are the people, animals, or creatures in a story. Next, I want you to think about the setting. Setting is where the story takes place. It could be a house, it can be a beach, it could be a school, it could be mountains, it could be in a castle, or even in the woods. So setting is where the story takes place. So as I'm reading, just pay careful attention to our characters, the people, animals, or creatures, and the setting where our story takes place. How Do Dinosaurs Go to School? By Jane Yolen. She is our author, which means she writes the words. And then we have Mark Teague, who's the illustrator, which means he draws the pictures. So how do dinosaurs go to school? How does a dinosaur go to school? Does he walk? Does he ride in a busy carpool? So right off the bat, we have one character right here on this first page. It is the dinosaur. And they also mentioned 2 different ways that they can get to school. What 2 ways did they mention? Yes. Walk and ride a car. Does he drag his long tail? Is he late for the bus? Does he stomp all 4 feet? Does he make a big fuss? And what's the 3rd way that they say a dinosaur can come to school? A bus. Those are the 3 ways we listed. When he gets to school, does he roughhouse and punch? Does he make a quick grab for a classmate's packed lunch? Ooh, is this dinosaur being a very nice friend? No. But based on what they just said, we can kind of figure out what our setting is. Where does our story take place? At school. Does he race up the stairs right ahead of the bell? Oh no, we don't run. Does he interrupt class with his own show and tell? Do we interrupt our friends? No, we show respect and we wait our turn. Does a dinosaur yell? Based on the teacher's face, does she look happy? No. How does she look? She's kind of standing like, yeah, she doesn't look very excited about this dinosaur. And when in the classroom, plunk down in his chair, does the dinosaur fidget his tail in the air? No. And we also can add 2 more characters. We have the teacher, and we also have the students. Does he like to growl during chalk talks or roar out of turn? Does he make it too hard for the others to learn? Does he stir up the classroom by making a noise? Does he tease all the girls? Does he pick on the boys? No. A dinosaur carefully raises his hand. He helps out his classmates with projects they've planned. So what's happened? At first, the dinosaur was being very kind of rude, kind of mean. Yeah, he was not being a great friend or a good listener or following the classroom rules and expectations. But now, look at him. He's helping his classmates. He's raising his hand. He's kind of changed his ways. At recess, he plays with a number of friends and growls at the bullies till bullying ends. He tidies his desk, then he leaps out the door. Good work, little dinosaur. So at the very end, what happens? He becomes a great friend and student, and he starts following the classroom expectations. So let's do a little refresher real quick. We have the characters, which are the people, animals, or creatures in a story. And we also have the setting, which is where the story takes place. So can someone tell me one of the characters that was in our story? Raise your hand. Yes. The teacher. The teacher was one of our characters in our story. We saw many different teachers in our story. We also had, what's the big one? Yes, the dinosaurs. Yes, the dinosaurs were all throughout our story. We even had different types of dinosaurs. We had some that were big, some that were small, some that had spikes, and some that had long tails. What else did we have though? We're forgetting one thing. Think for a second. Who are we missing? We have the teachers, we have the dinosaurs. Yes, the students. We forgot the students. So our characters, which are the people, animals, or creatures in our story, is the teacher, the dinosaurs, and the students. And where did our story take place? Can anyone tell me? Yes, at school. So our setting, which is where the story takes place, was at school. Now, I'm going to give each of you a piece of paper. And at the top, I want you to write your name and the title of our book, which is How Do Dinosaurs Go to School? On this side, we're going to write or draw a picture about the main character, which is the dinosaurs. And then I also want you to draw me where the story takes place, which is school. And then try your best, tap out each word and write the words at the bottom. So you write dinosaur and school. And one more time, just for one quick last reference, characters are the people, animals, or creatures in a story. Setting is where the story takes place. And what was our characters? The dinosaurs, the students, the teacher, and our setting was the school. Thank you.